All right, big crowd here today. Thank you guys for coming out. Glad everybody made it. Just a quick question before we start. Out of all the groups that have come together and installed artificial turf over the last 10, 15 years here in the United States, any of you know how many don't have an insured warranty? Don't have a warranty, period? Anybody? 20? Actually, about 35% of the marketplace. We just did there's about 3,000 fields in the ground, so you can count on how many hundreds of customers out there don't have any kind of protection. Hi, my name is Matt Olds with FieldTurf. We'll be talking about FieldTurf's insured warranty today and why that is of utmost importance to you and your taxpayers that are going to be paying for these two baseball fields. Why is an insured warranty so important? When you go out and you look at groups just like yourself that have made the investment into this, none of them thought that they would have literally no protection to come and fix their fields. As this slide says right here, since 2000, over 20 companies have gone into bankruptcy filing over the last 7-8 years. So that counts hundreds of fields and hundreds of customers that have had to either go out of their own pocket, pass referendums, or have some sort of other money pumped in to repair or replace their field in full. The only way to protect your investment in insured warranty, just to break it out, there's actually two things that are protecting you here. Every manufacturer has a manufacturer's warranty, and that protects you from full product failure all the way down to a small rip in the seam. Come out and fix that. So on top of that though, to protect you from the demise of the vendor, there's an insurance policy that backs up that warranty. So what that warranty does is protect you, the owner, in case, like I said, the demise of the vendor. But the insurance policy is key, and there's a few specifications which we'll go over, which are also important. The FieldTurf specifications, every third-party insured warranty, or excuse me, every FieldTurf field comes with a third-party insured warranty. So some of the specifications for our product, $7 million per year for repair or replacement. $7 million. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, especially because we've never had a warranty claim on any of our fields, any of our 2,500. So some say it's overkill, but like I said, it's around for you to protect against the demise of the vendor. Cash reserve already frozen, just in case. FieldTurf has a side, and if you want to see some audited financials to prove it, $500,000 before we even have to go to this policy for repair or replacement of your field. So that's also just over and above. I don't think you'll find anyone that has $500,000 on their balance sheet, let alone in a third-party account in this industry besides FieldTurf. No maximum on any claim. Today, when you're looking at your fields, let's say for argument's sake, $500,000 is what it's going to cost to install just the turf on your field. We're not talking about the base work. Doesn't matter in year 5 if that's $5 million, because you have all the way up to the $7 million annually available to you for your field. So there's no maximum. No deductible. I just actually had somebody rear-ending me my car last week. It was $300 before my $3,000 could come forward and pay for the replacement of my front-end bumper. So that's the same thing that's going to happen with you. Before somebody is going to release the $700,000, $800,000, whatever it's going to cost for you to replace your field, you're going to have to come up with $50,000, $25,000. It all depends. And just like before on the maximum with any claim, there's some policies that only allow you $500,000 per claim. And I know that if somebody else goes and you try to replace your field after that vendor has been demised, is in bankruptcy court, they're not going to just sell it for what you have available. No retention and no retention period. Retention, same as deductible. Before you can start the work, there's either a waiting period on some policies or you have to pay for that retention. Every FieldTurf field is protected for the full duration of the warranty. That's 8 years through Chubb Insurance. And I've been through in front of a lot of financial managers like yourself, Mr. Board Secretary and BA, Business Administrator, who have been very impressed because Chubb Insurance is actually, I would say, the greatest name, if you can say that, in the insurance industry. So it's very well respected and well liked, and the A++ rating is what shows that. Warning: not all insured warranties are created equal. Ben Franklin wouldn't like that, but it's true. FieldTurf, because of what we do, our quality, our number of fields, our financial stability, and because we manufacture our own product, we went through, FieldTurf being the best company in the industry, went through almost a 2-year process to be able to offer this insurance policy to you. Chubb Insurance had to okay us, so to speak. They had to say, FieldTurf, we believe in what you do, we believe in your quality, we know that you're going to stand by your customers, we've talked to your raw supplier dealers, we've talked to everybody involved all the way down to the installation crews, and we know of your quality. So Therefore, our insured warranty is the best one in the business. Other insured policies, I think I talked about it, you go from $5 million to $7 million in some cases. You have a deductible, you have retention periods and the like. Some questions to ask other vendors. This is important because if myself or whatever turf company you select is not around in 3 years, in 5 years, in 7 years, this is the only thing that you have to protect you in case of great financial hardship where you have to replace the field. Does your company have an insured warranty? As I said before, going through a process, it's not just like getting car insurance. You can't just call up the phone and say, hey, I need $7 million annually for all these fields that we do. You have to go through a process. They want to know where it's made. They want to know who's going to service it. They want to know all these questions, and they want to see your whole company, and they want to see it go through a revolution of a whole year at least. So all these companies that are telling you it's not important, that's because they've asked somebody, and they said you're not worthy. So it's very important. It's really a great black mark on their record if they don't have one. What is your insurance company's rating by AM Best? Just like Dun & Bradstreet, if you have a B rating, C rating, D rating, just like that, if you have that in the insurance industry with the AM Best rating, if you have a B or C, it's the same type of thing. It's bad against your business. What is the yearly annual aggregate claim amount? As I discussed with FieldTurf, it's $7 million because there is no yearly annual aggregate. Is the coverage prepaid for 8 years? This coverage is prepaid for 8 years. Other vendors will provide you a policy that might be similar to FieldTurf's, except you need to make yearly payments to keep this going. Obviously, if the vendor is not around, that's not going to do you any good because it's going to cancel out. The only way to ensure that you get the best protection is to make sure that you demand it in your specifications. Now, during a public bid like you're going to have, if you don't ask for a Mercedes warranty, you're going to get, that's right, a Yugo warranty, if they even put warranties on Yugos. So a general contractor who's looking to win your project is going to specify the cheapest thing he can, all right, within your specifications. You have to ask for it. You have to ask for these amounts. You have to ask for these per claim limits that they're not there. You have to ask that there's no retention. Otherwise, you're going to either get no policy or a policy that's flawed, just like that. In closing, today we discussed third-party insurance policies, why they're important. We discussed some of the specifications involved and why not all insured warranties are made alike. And third, and the greatest part of it all is that you have to ask for it. You have to ask for it correctly so that in your public bid it can be specified. Yes?
Some of the other turf vendors that came through here, a lot of them have said their insured warranty is just as good, if not better than yours. Some of them have even mentioned 10, 11, 12 years worth of warranty period. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts or take on that?
Yeah, actually, it's a factual thing. What they're trying to do is put confusion into the marketplace. So what they're doing, Sean, is saying, we'll give you 12 years on your warranty. And FieldTurf could give you 20 years, to be quite honest with you. It doesn't mean anything. It's all paper. The only thing that is offered through a third-party insurance policy is 8 years. Even if we really, really like you, Sean, we can't add 2 more years to it. We can't add 10 more years to it. Can't add 2 weeks. So you're confusing the issue, or they are to you, about the additional years on the manufacturer's warranty. That can be offered to you. But as far as an actual prepaid insurance policy that has all those specifications, there's nothing like that. That's more than 8 years.
Thank you.